What's up, everybody? This is Batman Fan, and this is episode 52. So, we're only going to talk about one comic, and one comic only. Some of you guys that are very well versed in comic books, you will instantly take a look at this comic book and know exactly what it is. If before the other day you set this comic book in front of me and you said, "Hey, Batman, what is this comic?" I would say, I don't have a clue, because I did not have a clue. I stumbled into this book by looking through my Overstreet price guide, and I've recently purchased a Tales to Astonish graded comic book, and I was looking through it, and I was like, "Oh, what is this?" So I was like, "Wonder if I can find one of these." So let me just flip to another video I made, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about, and then we'll talk about it. Because I didn't know what this was. I had no idea. It's an early Tales to Astonish. It's number 21. It's from 1961, so it's an old book. So, roll camera. And now a word from our special guest speaker, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It happened on the silent screen. The house lights dim, the audience settles back expectantly, breathlessly. The movie begins and so does a strangely different tale without the dialogue. It was told in silence. Looky here, it looks like someone possibly named the Hulk and someone named the Thing from the Fantastic Four have a baby and this guy come out and get grounded. But looky here, men call him Bum Bum Bum, the Hulk. He is merely a character on the silent screen. He used to be but a puny man, but now he is the huge, gargantuan, big Hulk.
Wow. Thanks, Arnold. I don't know where that quote came from, but thank you very much nonetheless. So it appears that this whole storyline here is dedicated solely to this character named the Hulk, who would one day become who all we know to love as David Banner. No, is that right? No, that's the rapper. Bruce Banner, excuse me. So, anyways, there it is. Back to the real video. Was that not awesome or what? I had no idea there was a prototype Incredible Hulk out there. So as soon as I seen that information, I went instantly to eBay and said, I've got to find one of these books. I've got to. I've got to get the prototype. I'd first learned about prototypes whenever I went to someone's comic book store and they said, "Hey, you're looking for all these, higher end books. Let me show you something I bet you'd never seen." Never seen. I said, "Okay, amuse me." So he pulls out this More Fun Comics. And I mean, it's an old More Fun Comics. It's like late 30s. And he goes, "Okay, read the description on the CGC." So I'm reading, and I said, "Prototype Superman?" He's like, "Yep. This book is what started it all." So let me discuss this book a little bit for you. This has the first appearance. There's multiple stories in this book as well. Troll the Inhuman. It's his first appearance. That story is set in Africa. But let's get down to the story in here. It happened on the silent screen. Appearing in it happened on the silent screen. That has a villain in there, Glop, Glop, the Hulk. He was only renamed Glop whenever this was reprinted in another Where Monsters Dwell #8 or something like that. This was reprinted. And anyways, so the synopsis for it, it was an infinite loop story about a monster who repeatedly steps out of a movie screen. Stan Lee must have wondered about the appeal of this type of story because he specifically asked for reader comments at the end of it. So it must have went over well because the Incredible Hulk, he was what come out of this comic book. And I'll pause the video for a second because I like giving good information as far as like when a character first arrived. Because, like I said, this one was from July of 1961. Let me get right back to you whenever Hulk made his first appearance. Some of you already know this, but I don't know for sure. So, hold on. So, Incredible Hulk #1 was his first appearance, and that occurred just about a year after the release of this comic book. It happened May of 1962. So, I am very happy. This is not in great shape. This will be a comic book I do send off to have it graded though, just to conserve it in its preserve it, not conserve it, preserve it in its natural state here, if you will. It's not a perfect copy, but I do feel like it is a key comic because you are seeing before your very eyes in this the birth of the Incredible Hulk. So they just didn't know how well it would be received, so they put it out there in one format, and then a year later, boom, here's what we're going to run with. And then it's been a massively successful character. So anyways, thank y'all very much for watching. I've got I got a lot more comics. I've broken down these last two videos and just dealt with specific things. So I've got more comics to come, and they're just sitting up there waiting to be shown. So thank you all very much for watching, and that's all, folks.